At this time, Libbo closed the door and went back to the guest room without disturbing Charlie's family. Harold's family is gone, Claire then asked. Charlie, now you should tell us the truth. White always owes you something. Charlie hesitated for a while, still not thinking about how to explain it. A few days ago, the White family pulled Jingai into the game and wanted to unify the Orus Hill metaphysics, but Jingai was struck to death by his own Thunder Order. The White family was afraid that he would condemn them as well, so the host sent him the gift of Villa to admit defeat. They were also afraid that Charlie would be angry and would kill them. After thinking about it, Charlie said, I helped White's family see feng shui, so they gave me this villa. Huh? Claire and her parents were shocked. Charlie, are you helping people with feng shui? Claire's eyes widened. Charlie nodded, yes. Claire asked puzzledly, where did you learn feng shui? Charlie smiled and said, on TV. There are many feng shui programs on TV. Claire panicked and blurted out, you are crazy. Watching TV and dare to show people feng shui, and dare to accept such an expensive villa? Seeing Claire panicked, Charlie smiled and said with relief, my wife, don't worry about the villa. The king will never come to trouble. Jacob kept shaking his head. No, last time you helped the Qin family with feng shui and spent hundreds of millions to procure those shells, and now the White family is looking for you again. These two families are both reputable families in Orus Hill City. Just your little knowledge of feng shui. Sooner or later we have to wear clothes. In case they are held accountable, our family will have to follow suit. As he said, Jacob said hurriedly, you should return the villa to the White family soon, otherwise, if someone tries to settle after the fall, we are all over. At this moment, Charlie's mother-in-law Elaine blurted out, what's the return? This big villa was given to Charlie by Mr. White, and it was not stolen by Charlie. Why pay it back? In the future, this is our home, our villa. Elaine had never thought in her life that she would have the opportunity to live in such a luxurious villa. Now that the villa has been acquired, Jacob said that he would go back. Isn't this like killing her? Claire shouted helplessly, Mom. We can't collect this kind of stuff. It will be very troublesome in the future. Trouble UA*. Elaine snorted disdainfully, then looked at Charlie and said flatly, oh, Charlie, I didn't expect you to have such a great ability to earn a big villa. Elaine smiled all over her face and said excitedly, you are really a good son-in-law. If you go to show others feng shui early, wouldn't our family be rich already? Jacob really couldn't stand it, and said, wife, this is not about the villa. Even if Charlie shows them feng shui, he can accept a villa like this? If the White family regrets it in the future, won't they hate us? Elaine jumped 3 feet high and pointed to Jacob's nose and cursed, don't tell me those who have nothing. I have suffered from poverty all my life with you, and now it's hard to live in a big villa. Don't you want it? I tell you, if you dare to let your son-in-law return back this villa, I will divorce you. You are a mouse giving the cat 3 losses, you don't want to make money. Jacob was so angry that he couldn't speak, and sat down on the sofa. Charlie smiled and said, Dad, don't worry, this villa will not be taken away. Good son-in-law, you are really capable. Elaine looked around, touching antiques for a while, painting and calligraphy for a while, and was overjoyed. Let him show off Noah Wilson. Now I live in a big villa. They can only buy a flat outside. It's really 30 years. 30 years in that dilapidated house. Claire couldn't stand it anymore, so she pulled Charlie to the side and whispered, you tell me the truth, what is going on? Charlie said, my wife. Don't worry, it's definitely a legitimate income. But now I am inconvenient to say that I will tell you if I have a chance in the future. Since you said that there is a reason, then I believe you. Claire thought for a while and said, but look at feng shui, you still don't do it again, lest my dad and I be worried about it. Charlie took the opportunity to take her hand and said, don't worry, I won't do things that worry you. Dad has been urging to have children. What should you do if I have an accident? Don't give me poor mouth." Claire blushed, and quickly broke free. At this moment, Elaine happily came down the stairs and shouted while walking, "When I return from a trip next week, I will call all the people I know and come to see the big villa I bought." Claire said, "Mom, the villa was given to Charlie. He is our son-in-law, and the villa that is his, is also ours.